welcome back to my channel. You might be coming back, you might be watching for the first time, I don't fucking know. Either way, I'm making a live stories video today. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I'm going to get back on the live stories and hopefully do it weekly. I say this all the time, always bollocks. I'll do it whenever I have the spare time and just feel like doing it. Today though, I'm going to be telling you guys about the time I had a near-death experience. I was in a car crash. This happened like near enough a year ago. It was last January, well technically this year January. It was pretty fucking gnarly. Me and a couple of my mates were going up to see one of my other friends who moved away from the town we live in, like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours away in a car. Drove up, all the way up for fucking like ages. Looked at, just general shit that they got around there because I'd never been there before. It's pretty cool. And then the next day, we went and picked up his friend and our other mate. We went and picked him up, took him back to his house, and he has one of those hookah things, like the big Egyptian like smoky fucking things that Egyptians use. So yeah, we had one of those and we wanted to use it, but the thing is, the friend that we had just picked up, he had like the other part of the hookah thing at his, the little stones that you need for it. So we had to drive to his to pick those up, and it was only like a 10-minute drive from where we already were, so it wasn't that far. But the thing is, up there, the country roads are like really bumpy, unstable, they're thin, in the middle of fuck all nowhere, like with just fields around you, and like muddy trenches and shit. But we thought it's not that far of a drive, so we thought we'd just drive up there, we'd get the shit, we'd come back, and we'd chill, and everything would be blessed. We're like 5 minutes in, we're listening to music, we're all chilling, all of us are in the car, so there's 5 of us there, including myself. I'm behind the driver, and out of nowhere, the car just starts shaking, and we lose control, and we swerve off to the side into this bush. My mate tries to like bounce us and slow us down from it, but it's flung us out across the other side of the road, and the car ends up flipping upside down and hitting a tree, and landing in this like 12-foot ditch. And there's water in this ditch, it's muddy, it's freezing cold. It's like 7 o'clock in the evening, 7:30, so it's dark, and we're in the middle of nowhere, and the car has landed upside down. I unclip my seatbelt, I'm falling glass, and like, we're all freaking out, we're all panicking, we're all going crazy, trying to get everyone out of the car. My friends managed to like flag down a car, and they helped us out. They like gave my friend a hoodie to put on like his bleeding fucking ear, and they called the ambulance, and the police turned up, the ambulance turned up. They took a statement of what happened. They like spoke to all of us and everything. The ambulance got us all checked out our like blood pressure and stuff. I actually fainted. I rolled a really shit fag while I was waiting to be seen by the ambulance. I was all shaky. I smoked this fag and I started feeling really like drowsy. And I said to the ambulance guy, I was like, yo, I might need to sit down. I feel a bit dizzy. And he was like, I've got to treat your mate first. Like, I'll get to you in a minute. I was like, okay, that's fair enough. So I sat on the fucking back of the ambulance, like the little step bit. I was talking to an officer, and then yeah, fully fainted for like a good 10 seconds, like probably from shock. Woke up and I was like, mate, I'm sorry, I didn't hear anything you just said. Everything went fucking black and fuzzy. I couldn't like hear or see. But I'm glad to say, after that, like everyone was pretty much fine. One of my mates did have to go to the hospital just to make sure he was okay, but none of us had any life-threatening injury. None like too serious. We all came out of it very, very lucky. I come out of it with a bruise and a tiny cut on my thumb, and that was it. So I'm very grateful to even be like, alive, unscathed, more or less, after that incident. I didn't press any sort of charges, or I didn't like make any insurance claims, because I was just so happy that we're all alive, and it wasn't anyone's fault. It had literally just happened, and none of us had any control over it. It's the conditioning out there, the roads and everything. It's too dodgy, bro. It's too fucking dodgy. So fuck that shit. I hope you enjoyed this week's story. Even though it's probably not going to be a weekly fucking thing. I'm too lazy. But hopefully I stick to this and I keep making more of these. Because recently I've been in the mood to start making stuff again. So yeah. If I can find the pictures of the car, because they do exist, I'll put them on my Instagram. I'll leave a link to my Instagram down in the description below, and there'll also be a link to my Twitter down there. If you like this week's video, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you want to see more of it, and I'll see you next time. Peace out. Ooh. It's 8:30 in the morning and I still haven't even slept.